I've got my double cards out, even the Doodle Tarot. I meant to put that on there, but it doesn't matter. That's what I'm going to close out with. But anyway, I've got my double cards out, meaning that they're two sided. Okay, um, each one of them has an up and a down side. Okay, of each one of these decks. So I showed up the decks, and what has come out on the bottom of the deck is love and wisdom, which is a two. Okay, opportunity. It says fertility, ace of buttons, and it says prosperity. And then we have in Pisces, your dreams, your idealization of, and being a part of something overwhelming. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of big, huge surprise from the universe. I'm telling you. It's showing from that and the angel there. It's about a coupling, some kind of coupling. But I'm being, I guess I would see some downloads or something. There's an individual from your past, okay? Just give me a minute and let me word it correctly. This individual was gone, like was not physical around you or any kind of anything like that. They're very connected to you through like maybe a baby, a child. It could be a family member of the baby that you had, like your child. It could be their other half family member, okay, doing this. But wherever you went, it doesn't matter how far away from the area or what have you, wherever you went, there's people that's come up to you. It's so stupid. I don't understand it. Like they're all of a sudden they're around you and in your life or what have you. Next thing you know, they're telling you that they were in jail with your baby daddy, and you're like, huh? Like, why are you telling me that? And what are you doing in this area and this and that and another? Okay, and baby daddy has something to do with it. I'm trying to tell you, okay. And he was with somebody that had lots and lots of money. This girl was in. She, she was in the money. She had lots and lots and lots of money. This girl, okay, that was on the outside, okay, and he was on the inside. He was on in the jail, in the prison or whatever. And she was on the outside, okay. Um, Doing this to you, collective, been doing this to you. Now, strangely enough, a girl dies, and all of a sudden you start like this wound that you where you were hurt for years is all of a sudden healing. I'm just saying, y'all, and I'm telling y'all something is connecting there with maybe your baby daddy. And there was jealousy there, all kinds of shit. Okay, um, I have to take, I have to the weight. Okay, this girl that was on the outside with all his money, she was with the baby daddy prior to you. Okay, she was with them. They were together. There was a toxic relationship, what have you. Okay, he went away, went to jail, what have you. And they were talking and that and that and that. He got out of jail, and you and him met. He fall head over heels in love with you. Da, 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 da. Starts messing with her. 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 Y'all have a baby. He goes back to jail. You leave him. You say, fuck you. I got a baby now. Da 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 da. I gotta take care of. I'm not trying to take care of some man in fucking jail and a baby. Okay. So him and her start talking again. He gets out of jail. She has a baby. She gets pregnant. I'm talking about it's okay. Well, wait. Yeah. He gets out of jail. She gets pregnant. He goes right back to jail. She gives the baby to her aunt and uncle. They adopt it. Okay. He gets back out of jail. Fucks her best friend. She gets pregnant. He goes right back to jail. Okay. Stays in jail for a good minute then. Like a good minute. Like a real good long minute. Okay. But during that long minute, all of a sudden, you're being hated on because you was the good mom. You was the one that took care of the kid. You was the one that was responsible. The others lost their children, in other words, okay? And it's like you're being hated on for being the responsible one, for being the one that did the right thing, okay? But they were attacking you, and she was paying it. She was paying. He was. There's no coincidence that you're okay. You're in this area, and then you're hanging out with people and that what have you, and then all of a sudden this person comes in that group of people, and all of a sudden that person knows your baby daddy, and how come you know my baby daddy, and how come you know that's my baby daddy? Like, how do you know that I'm her? Okay, and then you move away a good 60, 80 miles away, and you're hanging out with a group of people, and this group of people, someone comes in, and all of a sudden there's somebody in there that was in jail with your baby daddy, that knows your baby daddy and knows that you are her, okay? And then you go away from there, and you go back to a different somewhat area of the same area that you might have priorly been in, and all of a sudden these fools out of nowhere, they coming up out of nowhere, like you working in these stores and stuff like that, they trying to talk to you, whatever, and you smoke weed, what have you, okay, they gonna ask you, do you want to smoke some weed or whatever? Yeah, we'll smoke a blunt, whatever. We go to smoke a blunt, these motherfuckers gonna start talking about, oh yeah, I was in jail with your baby daddy for 3 years or some shit like that, and you're looking at them going, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know? How do y'all know that that's my baby daddy? Like, how do y'all know it's me, that I'm the baby mama of that person, of that said person? How do y'all know that? Because he's been watching you on these fucking, on all your social media and all that shit. Now, there was a reason that you were being prompted. There's a reason you were being prompted to shut down your social media. Like, shut down your Facebook. Don't fuck with the none of them, okay? There was a reason for it, okay? Now, you got triggered. Look, there's people. There's certain things I gotta not say on here, but you know that there's people watching you on your newest channel, on your newest one, because they fucked with all your social media, all of them, okay? But you know that these people are watching, and that one is for sure the same one that was trying to traffic you by trying to get you to come all the way across the fucking United States. That person was trying. They were trying to traffic you. I'm telling you, you were all by yourself, but you were on live all the time, okay? And you having that fucking platform saved you. It helped you. I'm telling you, it helped you because you were on live and you had many eyes watching to make sure that you were okay, okay? And then all of a sudden, they take that for no. This is crazy to me, okay? Why I made it up to a certain level on my other YouTube, okay? And they closed my YouTube for singing music on there, okay? And I don't understand that. It clearly states that it's from the Star Maker app and that. A public forum. I even said public forum. It's of use, okay? But that wasn't some kind of coincidence. That was there's stuff on that channel, on that my old YouTube channel. There's stuff on that old YouTube channel that has evidence. Okay, there's a lot of evidence on there because I had pictures of people's cars that was following me and trying to run me off the road and shit like that. Okay, that's why that channel got taken down. Okay, that's why they took that channel away from me. Okay, it wasn't, I wouldn't say YouTube did it. I think it was something else because it has there's so much fucking evidence on that channel. If any of my old followers y'all know I would be documenting shit. People fucking stalking me and shit, like that fucking Walmart and stuff like that. I would be documenting all that stuff. And all that evidence is on that other channel. I'm telling you. And that's why they took it. But there's people that followed me to this channel. It's no coincidence that I suddenly, because I check out who subscribes. Trust me, y'all. Go check out your page, okay? And not every single person, but when I have this intuition, this feeling, I go check out the channel. Now there's two of them that's just subscribed that's only had YouTube channels since February. Isn't that weird? That they've only had YouTube channels since February. That's when this channel got created in February. Okay, they just started with their channel. There's I'm telling you, I know that one lady. I know that one lady's definitely, she's got the same name. It's the same name. You can't tell me any different. You can't tell me any different. Just be careful, y'all. Okay? I was just waiting for, I guess, everybody to leave. I don't know. Y'all take what resonates. I could turn all that shit off. I could give a flying fuck about that. This is a message. I have a message for people. And if I could care less, okay? Y'all take what resonates. Tell me what's going on. What's the energy? What does collective need to know about this? There's some kind of portal, y'all. And it's a balance. It's something that's going to balance everything, okay? All right, tell me what collective needs to know out of this heaven and hell. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. It says, liberties and renegades. Person. It says person. That's a name of a deity. Person is a name of a deity. Y'all, that's triggering the shit out of me. Okay? Person is a name of a deity. Just like Janice is the name of a fucking destroyer. A destroyer. That's a deity too. Look, I'm telling you, person. It says two again. Okay? Liberties and renegades. Somebody feels entitled. Somebody feels entitled. 120, look, it said 12, 21, 21 up there, y'all. Y'all take what resonates. Look. This is my authenticity card, no matter which way it comes out. Someone feels entitled. He's sitting on the board. That's the emperor. Why does this emperor feel entitled? Oh, he's about to look. Somebody's about to speak up. Tell me what's going on here. What is that? It says loyalty. Look, this person is about to speak up and back you up. For some reason, I'm wanting to read this card, even though it's an authenticity card. It's saying something about the stairway to heaven. Okay? Is that not... Let me see. It kind of... I don't know if that's bright enough. Okay. Because it looks dim out here. Okay. It says the stairway to heaven spread. It says the spread... Hell, you can't see these fucking little bitty... I can't read it. I can't read those little bitty fucking letters. That's retarded to even put that on a fucking card. I got decent eyesight, y'all. I cannot read that shit. I can see that they're letters. It's a stairway to heaven. You see it? Y'all want me to do that? If I can see what it says. Bottom step is there of the theme of the reading. The bottom step is the theme of the reading. The second one is the... I don't know, but somebody's fixing to announce your authenticity. That there's no possible way that you could have known some of the things that you have displayed out here on these on 144, y'all. There's no way that you could have just known these by just having just knowing. You had to have a knowing. There's no other possible way. There's no other possible way. Like, say they could have thought that maybe your daughter told you something, or your niece, or your aunt, or something like that. They could have thought that, but then they're saying, well, there's no way, because they didn't know that part of it. They didn't know. So there's no way they could have told them that your authenticity brought it out. It showed the truth. Okay, this person's about to clarify that. Bottom of the deck says divine power. Someone's about to clarify your authenticity, collective. I'm telling you. It says new beginnings. It says patience. And it says intellectual lucidity. You are um, you have ancient spiritual knowledge. You're very, very, very full of like this healing knowledge that you have. I'm telling you, that's a 4, a 1, a 7, and a 55, y'all. So we got a 2. This is a 2, authenticity. This is a 4, and it goes 1, 4, 4, and it goes 7, 55. So y'all take what resonates, okay? Someone feels like an idiot. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this person right here. It says fruitless labor and false testimony. This person was trying to attack you by rumors and such like that. Okay, they was trying to attack you they was in prison or something to that effect. This person was in jail or in prison attacking you on the outside, telling these people all kinds of fuck shit, okay? And you ain't done nothing. You've always done the right thing, collective. I'm telling you. There might have been times when you made a wrong decision, but you've always strived to do the right thing, okay? And this person was trying to look. They was trying to down your work, whatever your mission is. They was trying to down it. Fruitless labor and false testimony. It says ignorance. This person's ignorant. They have no idea that you're a healer, that you're sent from the heavens. They do have an idea because they're trying to fight you. You're very persistent. You're very dedicated to whatever this is that you do naturally. It's something that comes out of you naturally. You couldn't stop it if you wanted to. Okay? What is this loyalty? Because you did try at younger times in your life, inner and outer work. Telling you, this is, you've come to accept that you're this warrior angel. Look, not only this one has a horn coming out of his mouth, this one does too. Somebody's about to speak up and like defend you, the person that attacked you. Because you've gotten some kind of balance. You found some kind of balance here. Okay? You doubled up. You doubled up. Interesting. Tell me about the inner and outer work. It says atheism. Says atheism. Healing. This is the inner and outer work. Atheism. Clarify that. Because that's you've accepted what your path is. Or what the atheism is out there for. It's some kind of battle, a spiritual battle. This card wants to come. 2, authenticity with 1s. This is victory and authenticity. That's on a 111 right there. Symbols and words on each card. Okay, we understand that. Look, that's my guardian angel's name. Holy crap, y'all. Authenticity. Look, this is my guardian angel's name. This is my guardian angel's name for sure, without a doubt. With no doubt in my mind, I know it for sure. I already know my guardian angel's name. I've known my guardian angel's name for forever. That's my guardian angel's name. Uea, and it's victory. Something about authenticity. For sure. Listen, I got it wrote down somewhere. I can show you proof. That is my guardian angel's name. That is their name. Luea is how you say it. Luea. Okay? And it's 111 authenticity. What is the atheism out there? I think this card was supposed to be Revelations, to be honest with you, because I think it just, I picked it up wrong or something, because it says loyalty, inner and outer work, and then Revelations would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because you're an earth angel. You're a warrior earth angel that speaks the truth. You come out with the truth. Okay? And your angel, Luea, is with you. I'm telling you. Your guardian angel is with you. This is authentic. This is real. You had some kind of revelation about that this was you're meant to be on this path, okay? And someone was attacking your work. Someone that was ignorant was attacking your work. Y'all, I'm hearing the hummingbird. That is Michelle. Michelle is the hummingbird. But she goes by Tammy now. Tiny. She goes by the name Tammy. Her name is Tammy Michelle. She goes by Tiny. And she don't use the original last name. She took out the A. I'm telling you. And they're all connected because she grew up in Riverdale and he did too. Oh my God. This is fucking... It's like somebody's having a revelations, okay, about who's been doing this, okay? It says a person. Lori? Laura? Y'all. That is crazy. Uea's name is on the Revelations as well. I know without a doubt, for sure, for positive, without any kind of doubt, what my guardian angel's name is. It's Luea. It was on 2 of these cards. 2 authenticity cards was out here. Okay, this guy, this ex of yours is ignorant. Atheist. He don't believe in nothing. He's been in and out of jail and in and out of prison, done all kinds of fucking shady shit. You knew it before you met him. He was already in prison before you met him. When he got out, they told you, don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him. You didn't fuck with him. He come and found you. You was at work, and this motherfucker starts talking to you. Next thing you know, he's like, come, can you come pick me up? Da 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 da. Yeah, I'll come pick you up. And you go, and it's at your friend's house. And you're like, what are you doing here, Chuck? And he's like, what are you doing here? And then he walks out, and Chuck is pissed. Chuck is pissed. Because Chuck always liked you. But Chuck's dad, he's passed away now. But none of that was coincidence. You were, oh my God. Well, think of the names. Oh my God. Jennifer Prince. That's Jackie's sister or cousin. That long ago. I'm blown away. That's a long, long, long time ago. Look, it says the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. This is coming from the 5-cent tarot, the past, present, and future. So I'm going to get 1 card for the past, 1 card for the present, 1 card for the future. See what it says, okay? Then we'll move on. I'm going to get the doodle cards. One card for the past. Ace of Cups in reverse. Change of heart. Self-love. You're moving on by yourself, is what I feel like. That you walked away from something in the past, and that person is angry about it. It says Five of Cups, Lamentations. Yeah, they're angry that you left them. Pessimistic, regret in the present. And this says the Six of Matches in reverse, arrogance, disgrace, and pride. Somebody was too much in their pride. I'm telling you. Change of heart, lamentations, and arrogance. Somebody had you in some kind of competition. This is like someone found self-love. Okay, I'm going to clarify each one of these. The bottom of the deck says the Queen of Needles in reverse. Cold of heart. Somebody was cold of heart. Somebody was cold as fuck. What is this Ace of Cups in reverse on the past? Three of Needles, heartbreak, sorrow, a change of heart, suffering and sorrow. Who the fuck are we talking about here? Give me a card on the top up here. Who is this we're talking about? Collective or who? The three matches in reverse. Obstacles. Frustration. Creative blocks. Somebody seeing something. Somebody couldn't see something. It's a fly on the wall, y'all. That's plainly a big old huge fly on the wall trying to interfere in some kind of progress with something. That person is holding on to you. This person, this is insane, okay? This person from the past, like, hates you for not being like them. Like, they hate you for being an earth angel. Like, they can't help themselves but try to attack you. This is something they've been doing. It's a habit now. And they having some kind of regret about it. What? Holy crap. Somebody's about to come and confess something, y'all. I telling you. It could be. Look. Somebody's about to come confess something and leave keys for you. This could be your kid. Tell me what this pessimism and this obstacles are. The Knight of Cups. Somebody wished they would have come in and said something a long time ago, but they didn't. Something about jealousy. Capricorn. It says the beyond, the soul. The soul was telling them to. This person wanted to come in and say something to you and didn't. Why? Why would you let this go on this long amount of time? It says the Knight of Needles, because they didn't know what it says. This person was in some kind of gaining some kind of courage. This is a Capricorn. Y'all, that's a seahorse right there with a seahorse skeleton. Their soul. Okay, I'm telling you, and it says, and they caught some kind of, they got a chameleon. They caught somebody that was changing up. Somebody was changing all the time. Well, they caught him. This Knight of Swords did. This person's gained some kind of courage. What is going on? Because there's somebody from the past, okay? Because I can feel this energy changing as we speak. There's somebody from the past that there's something about your courage, your soul, your earth angel, you're more than protected by divine, okay? And it's like these people gathered some kind of dark army or something to attack you, to watch you, to stay on you all the time. Any kind of thing, any kind of progression that you made, they would do everything they could to attack it. Say you went without a vehicle. Well, you got a vehicle. Well, they fucking attacked it every fucking turn that they could, okay? Say you didn't have nowhere to go. Somebody let you stay there. They went there, they fucking paid those people to turn against you. Okay, that makes all the sense in the world about Allison. That is fucking crazy. This was your like really best friend, and she threatened you with a gun. What the fuck? But that was his sister-in-law. She was married to his brother. That is fucking crazy. Okay, I'm being told to pick these up. What do you want to show me out of this? Somebody's about to find out some kind of truth that's going on. Man, I'm just blown away by the greed of all these fucking people that you were giving to. You were very giving, very kind, and very helpful, and you would run yourself into the ground to help other people, and I can't believe that they would do this. I mean, I can believe about anything in this day and age. It says Venus. Something about love. Pleasure, good times, attraction. Love is coming in. Real love. It says the second house, patiently, what you want, get what you need. Telling you, Venus in the second house, the attraction of patiently, pleasure from what you want, good times, get what you need. It says Jupiter. That's the planet of abundance. Learn or teach, be positive about, grow, and expand. The 10th house, responsible success, become a person of power and status. This is all leading up to you overcoming, coming full circle and complete. This is for humanity's sake. The sake of the highest good, collective. That's what your mission is, okay? So, you're chosen. If you had any doubt about it, you're chosen, okay? You're chosen to do this works, okay? Your karma is that you're chosen. I mean, it's karma, it's good, it's dharma, okay? You're chosen. You're going to be protected throughout it all, no matter. And all these fucking enemies that attack you, they are going to pay the price. It says wishes coming true. And maybe the reason that you were put through it all is that you could take it. Because you changed somebody's fucking heart. And this person been evil and mean for, hey, Miss Stacy, good morning, good morning. I'm glad to see your beautiful face. Anyway, this person was evil. I mean, I don't want to call them evil because they wasn't. God, it's crazy. They had evil thoughts, evil. They weren't evil though, because you loved them. There was something about them that you loved, so they weren't evil. Something about childhood traumas. Childhood traumas. They were very, very bad physically abused as a child. Very bad. Among the brothers, they was the only one that was beaten. Out of four brothers, they was the only one that was abused and beaten. Well, all of that person's family, that person's whole family now, I mean, they did not, they was in prison their whole life, okay? Up until about 7 or 8 years ago, they was in prison their whole life, okay? So The prison system kept this person alive and healthy and not. Meanwhile, on the outside, their whole entire family's falling off, dying. The whole family, everybody, one by one, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about everybody. So now they're out here. The Jackie died. God, now they're completely, totally, all completely, totally alone. Thinking about what they've done, because all of that has come back on them. That they lost every single person trying to take every person from you. They were paying people to be hateful and mean to you and reject you and that paying them. Paying $1,000 to love bomb you, to make you think that there was a relationship or something like that. $1,000. Fucking bullshit, man. Look, you're about to get it all though. That person's about to leave you everything. I'm telling you. Because it belongs to you in the first place. The reason why it belongs to you, you paid for it. All them fucking 35 years? At least. At least. Anyway, let's see what the doodle card's got to say about it real quick before I get the letters out, okay? Y'all take what y'all want to out of this reading. I'm a intuitive reader. Things I talk about, things I bring up, there's no coincidences in it, okay? And we're all collective. Every single person, every single living thing is connected, okay? So when I talk about these things, there's something in it that there's a message in there to be reaching somebody out there, okay? You understand? I'm not just sitting here babbling about something. I'm talking about a situation that is pertaining to a collective energy, okay? So if it resonates, hit the like button, subscribe, okay? Tell me what collective needs to know out of these doodle cards. Some kind of happy ending. You're about to get a happy ending, collective. Give me a happy ending for collective. I'm telling you. What does collective need to hear here? What is you got any advice for collective? You got advice for collective? Make plans. Make plans. Be practical. I'm hearing something about a new vehicle. Do you have any advice for collective? It says heal from trauma, overcome depression, and forgive. Let that shit go. Let that shit fucking go. Yeah, I let it go. It says competition, 5 wands, arguments, aggression, chaos. Some kind of competition. I'm not in competition. I assume just be all by myself than to be fucking fighting over somebody. That is not me, y'all. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm not gonna. Either you choose me or choose them. I'm not gonna fight over it. Period. I'm not. You can have them motherfuckers if that's what you want. That's all I'm saying. I'm not in competition. Y'all can take that however you want to. Cause nothing compares to me. This is a new job, practicality, potential, protective, conservative, patient, and tentative. Something about seeing the big picture. You're about to get a big opportunity because you ain't in some kind of fucking competition. These people are. These people are in competition right here. I'm telling you. You're not in it. You've overcome, okay? And you're not in any kind of competition. You're fixing to step out and make some kind of new opportunity for yourself. Tell me why the 5 wands out here. It says it's a wheel of fortune, destiny on its way. You gonna surrender to destiny, collective. All these opportunities coming from divine. I can just tell you that's the way it says it, okay? They're telling me pick them up. Tell me what this Five of Wands is. What is this fucking competition? Look. What is this competition? The Emperor? The Emperor's your fucking competition? I don't want him then. I don't want somebody that's it's a I don't want that. I do not. I will stay by my fucking self if that's the option. I'm telling you, I'm not doing that. I don't care if it's for the highest good or not. I'm not being in no fucking relationship that's like this and you no communication. Like fucking two magnets that can't. No, I'm not doing it again. It ain't fucking happening. I'm not in competition with none of these motherfuckers. I just soon stay by my fucking self. This looks like a trash heap. These fucking idiots, they look like a trash heap. Does that not look like a bunch of garbage? I don't want that, do y'all? I'm not in competition with trash. Ain't happening. So explain to me why that fucking fuck shit's out there. Chaos, arguments, aggression. Ace of Cups. These people are hating on you because that person, there's somebody that's in love, that loves you. They in love with you. All they do is talk about you all the time. These people have you in some kind of competition. You're not in competition. How in the fuck is... You're not in competition. This is self-love. You're not in competition because I don't know how that can... I don't know how that can be clarifying that. Tell me how that's clarifying that. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Letting go. Generosity, overspending, and no control. Someone cannot control the way they feel about you. I'm telling you, you've healed over something. You're not in fucking competition, I'm telling you. And that person is angry and jealous that you don't want them. You don't want them. But they're going to give you something. They got to. They don't have any other choice. What do they got to give collective? The sun. All your wishes. It's something that belongs to you. They got to. 199, y'all. Whoever that jealous motherfucker that's been attacking you, they have to give you this. They have to give you whatever it is. From the attacks, you're about to get wealth, success, celebrated, positivity, pride, luck, accomplishments, letting go. Everything's good here, but this. So is there calm from the chaos? Because this card is the only one that don't make any sense out of all of this. You're allowing divine to do it. I get it now. Divine's about to whoop these motherfuckers' asses, and you just got to be self-loving. You don't need to worry about these people. Divine is about to whoop their asses. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Something at.com. At. Something about at.com. Okay, so we're going to take all this off. Because you're, in your energy, it's showing that you're on the right track. You found self-love. That you're not in competition. You don't compare yourself to others. They may compare themselves to you. But you know that we all have a special gift. 144 up there, y'all. You already know we all have special gifts. And we all have special talents and that and that and that. You don't compare your talents to theirs. You're very talented at a lot of things. A lot of things. And it kind of blows people's minds how good you are at stuff you try. Like you might have just first tried it. Never tried it before and be like the expert at it, okay? It makes men mad that you can beat them at like horseshoes and darts and things like that. They get mad about it because you can beat them at it. You're just good at stuff. You're just really, you just, you have this innate talent to you are competitive. You don't put yourself in competition. No, you have a healthy competitive. It's healthy. Okay, you strive to make them stronger by winning. You don't just let somebody win. Okay, I'm telling you. If you do let them win, you give them a challenge to make them work for that win. You understand? You're a teacher. You're a teacher all day, okay? Say you're playing a game with a little kid, okay? And you know how most people will let the little kid get away with cheating or whatever? No, you don't. You say, no, that's not how you do it. You tell them you can't cheat like that, or you can't, you know, because you're teaching them life lessons by that, okay? Or say you're racing, okay? Okay? Say the little one wants to race, okay? On your mark, set, go, okay? And they're hauling ass, okay? And you see them kind of not being like paying attention. So you run past them. You say, "I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you," and you really, really give it effort, act like you've beaten them. Okay, and it makes them focus on that and stuff like that. Okay, you're a teacher. When it comes, look, it might have took a lifetime to teach this lesson that you've taught. Okay, but you got it taught. You did. You turned this person's heart. This person was didn't necessarily worship Satan, okay, but drifted to the dark side, didn't worry much about consequences. This person didn't. They didn't worry about consequences and things like that because they didn't believe really in a God, because they couldn't understand how a God could allow them to be so abused and hurt and broken as a child. They couldn't understand that, okay? Because their brothers weren't getting that done to them. Okay? So I'm sure they were very confused about the situation. But strangely enough, they have had similar, that is crazy, situations about relationships. These relationships keep coming in and teaching us lessons, and then be gone. Okay, and weirdly enough, in my case, this is strange to me, y'all. This is very, very strange to me that one, two, like six of my exes are passed away. And a lot of them are passed away in the ages of like 30, 33, 35. It's just strange to me. I find that odd that they all died in that like the 30s. That's weird to me. I mean, I find that strange. But sort of the similar situation. I just find that weird. They didn't die like while I was with them or anything. Um, they all passed away afterward, after they broke my heart or what have you. Like, not too long afterward. It's crazy. Brad, Richard, Keith, Ricky. I mean, I'm thinking about, God, there's a lot of them. But it's weird how they passed away not too long after. Hello, Rome, Italy. How are you today? Hope everybody's doing good. It says the moon, some kind of secret about. Look, this there was some kind of illusion. Holy shit! Both of these say illusions. Let me read them. The moon card says unconsciousness, illusions, intuition, and deception. The Seven of Cups says opportunities, fantasy, illusions, and decisions. Something about illusions. Something's not what it seems. There's a door. There's a dark path and a light path. Something's mirroring. I want y'all to see all of this, okay? What I'm seeing. See how the door's lit up and the path is going to the door? Well, there's a door that's not lit up. But look how they're mirroring into the water. The sun and the moon. Man, there's something to do with that. God, that's triggered me so bad, y'all. What is the deal with the sun and the moon? Is there going to be a big old portal open up through the moon or something? And strangely enough, this card usually has a center creature coming up out of it, but this card don't. That's strange. Because this card usually, on every deck that I've ever seen, it has a crab or a lobster, a Scorpio, either one, all three of those. Why does it not? Because these two are dogs. One's a wolf. These two are dogs. Okay, that's a doggy and that's a wolf. Okay? They're the guardians of the doors, apparently, but there's a thing that usually comes up as a crab, a lobster, or a Scorpio. Comes up out of there to reveal something, but it's not there. You've removed yourself from the situation. You said, I ain't playing no more. I'm telling you. That motherfucker's got people watching you right now. They are looking at you right now. They are looking at their phone, looking at you. Right now. Right this very second. And they have people also looking at their phone, looking at you. Huh. Well, I guess. I mean, because the dog is man's best friend, loyal, will do anything, anything for their master, for their best friend. Okay? So then, you bring out the wolf by that poor little dog being thrown into the wolf pack. Okay? That wolf is, let's see, ferocious, loyal to a fault. The wolf is leader. The wolf is a leader, a provider. Also is territorial. Don't take no fucking bullshit at all, none. And is very protective of his pack, of their pack. Because I'm comparing the wolf and the dog, okay? I'm comparing the wolf and the dog, how that would be, okay? Now that card, that moon card, was showing me which one do you want to feed? Do you want to feed the dark door of I guess submission? Because the dog will submit. Or you want to feed the light door of, it could be lonely. It could be lonely, but fuck. The wolf walks a lonely road. Even with a pack. Because the alpha is usually alone. The alpha is usually the loner, the wolf, the loner wolf. It's seeing things from a higher perspective, watching, looking down, watching the pack do what they're supposed to do as far as nurturing community and caring for each other and that and that and that. The alpha will leave, will go away and find, like, I don't know, like shelters for the pack, and come back, tell the pack will go there. But the alpha wolf is 99% time alone by themselves. But they have a whole pack. That's crazy, ain't it? But that's how it works. Y'all look it up. Y'all look up the alpha. I mean, y'all look up the wolf, about the wolves. I guess you're a big dog. You're changing from submitting to that. The wolf is majestic. That's a majestic animal. Y'all, this is crazy, this reading, y'all. It's resonating, though. It's opening up some shit, too, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. There's, why would they bring back, now, out of all the extinct animals, like, there's a bunch. Well, you know what? That was the one that was successful, because let me tell you, they tried to bring back this extinct goat. Okay, it's not Dolly. This was a goat. Dolly was a sheep. They tried to bring back this extinct goat, and they was able to do it, and it lived for 7 whole minutes, and so that animal has been deemed extinct 2 times because they did bring it back. And it died again, 7 minutes, because it couldn't breathe or something like that. But why am I? Because there's so much shit going on with this world now. This cloning shit. That shit's been going on for fucking 30 years. That cloning, at least 30 years. Because that's when they told us about Dolly. And Dolly was, and if they already did it and done the process and the whole 9, then that was about 15 years prior to them showing us and telling us that they were doing it. I mean, there's so much. I want to know. My question is, okay, how come the government gets away with being so secretive? Like, what can we do as people? Can we fire them? Because we're their bosses. Can we just fire all of them and just say, okay? Because it seems to me like we would be able to break down these crooked fucking police, these, there's things that they say, don't talk about it right here, because I get monetized or what the fuck ever. I don't give a fuck about monetized. I can't tell what that first word says because there's a crack in my phone. It says comparison. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Miss Kate. Sorry. There's a crack in my phone right across that first word. I was like, what? Anyhow, I kind of feel like I just want to kind of talk, like have a conversation with y'all about all this. So he's figured out how wrong he was. Okay. And you're going to get, I want to know, because I don't get it. I don't get that. Page of Wands, confidence and enthusiastic. You just stay positive. You're moving from trauma, transition, better days are coming, relief, six of Swords. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, victimized, helpless. That was the first one. And then it came to confidence, adventure. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm ready to go on my new adventure, and I would already motherfucking be gone on that bitch, but they tore up my car. So, is Collective about to get a car? Let's find out. Or get their car fixed. Because they fucking tampered with my car, y'all. Over and over and over and over again. In fact, they had tampered with my car prior to me getting it. Because I had no idea. I had no idea that Rick, that helped me go get the car, was in jail with my baby daddy. I had no fucking idea. None. That he was in jail with my baby daddy. Did not know that. Did not know that. Year later, I'm driving that fucking car, somebody else. They tell me how they was in jail with my baby daddy. And I said, I don't fucking care. I wouldn't brag about it. I said, don't go fucking bragging around about being in fucking prison. That's what I told that person. Next thing I know, he's telling me, so was Rick. Oh, really? Rick was too, huh? Not Rick, your ex. Rick that helped you find. Because they set all of that fucking up. You couldn't get nobody to help you go because you didn't have no car. And you needed to go looking for a vehicle. Or at least to be taken to it if you did find one. And this person just... And you didn't know him that well, but you didn't really have much of a choice. She was like, if I give you gas, will you help me out? If I give you gas money, will you help me out? They took you straight to this fucking vehicle. You stopped and looked at 3 vehicles. They knew that that car was... I'm telling you, y'all, and somebody's been in and out of your house because the maintenance man's got a fucking key to your apartment. And they can't tell me no motherfucking different. None. They cannot tell me no fucking different than they hadn't been coming in and out of your fucking place when you're not there. Especially the burn up place. They can't tell me no different. Those fucking mailman people wasn't fucking involved either because I know damn fucking well that they was. I know that they was, and that all stems from that fucking bitch at that fucking diner up there. That part does. Because they're all connected. Jerry must have been in jail with Bobby. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Jerry was in jail with Bobby. Y'all take that as it resonates and take the names as they resonate too. He was sent to attack you. No doubt. He was paid to attack you and fell in love with you. I promise you. And then he ghosted as soon as he fell in love. Look, it says the sun. I'm telling y'all what's behind the sun. The Knight of Wands. Somebody's gaining their confidence to come tell you the truth. This person even said that you was their flame. They said it. They've been carrying a torch for you. This person said that you was their flame. They was like, something like you could almost see the light, the bulb go off. And they said it. They said that you was their flame. And you was like, y'all was kind of telepathically talking, but y'all could physically see each other, but y'all weren't using words, y'all were kind of telepathically talking. And this person said, just, you don't know everything. And done like that, and said, just wait. And you were like, what the fuck ever, I fucking hate you. And you turned around and you like cut off telepathic communication with this person. Because you were having telepathic communication with them. You shut them down because they were harassing you. Because they wanted to talk to you. And they was harassing you constantly. I'm telling you, hey, talk to me. And you cut it off. You shut it down. I'm telling you. Y'all remember on my other channel, if y'all do, my old people that were on my other channel, y'all remember I was in the very beginning of doing the channel, starting the channel up. This person was in pretty close energetic field, okay? And I was receiving many times. It was like he wanted to talk. He would talk through the cards and stuff, okay? But there was a certain point in time that I couldn't take it no more. Because it was a constant. They was trying to come through, constant, to talk to me. And I was like, You're not doing anything. You're not stepping up. You're not fucking defending me. Stay the fuck away from me. And I cut it off. I'm telling you, I cut that communication off myself. I cut it off. Look, something that's saddled up, somebody's ready and raring to go. They've seen the light, they know. And they know why you would be so upset. They already know. That's crazy. That person plainly said you was their twin. Everybody's watching. See all these people watching? Everybody's watching you maintain some kind of balance. The chakras are there. Whoever this is got a shield. Somebody wears a badge. Tell me. Says the Ace of Pentacles, which is some kind of business opportunity, money's coming, new abundance and stability. Is this person the Knight of Wands? It could be a redhead. Crazy. Or blonde. Could be strawberry blonde. Look, God, look at this. God said He's going to provide you with everything that you need, collective. Look, I want you to see this. God said He's going to provide you with everything that you need. You just need to do the work. Okay, I want to know about this fucking Knight of Wands. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. This person's building up their energy, their strength, their courage. They're building up courage. Okay, I want to know about this Knight of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. This person's carrying a torch for you. I'm telling you, a creative spark and a new beginning. This person wants a new beginning. Okay, so it's collective. How is collective connected to this person? A disappointment. Somebody's focused on. Failure, sadness, regret. This card didn't come out, it was just poking out, okay? But you couldn't forget about this. Somebody is holding a flame for you. They're holding space for you. They're wanting to come back in, I promise you. This is divine doing this. Tell me characteristics about this person. They could be black. They could be black. What am I saying that? Okay, tell me. Tell me characteristics about them. It says the King of Cups. Compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. Yeah, he was friendly. Could be a water sign. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This person's charismatic. Sit on a stage. They sit on a stage. Tell me about this person. This is somebody that you may have been in energetic contact with. Oh, Lord, something else come out and then it went back in. It says the Hierophant, tradition, morality, conformity. Well, this one went to the floor. It's coming to your door. It was above. It was on the bottom. It says tough decision, stalemate, stuck in the middle. This person is fixing to turn over a whole group of fucking people. I'm telling you, some kind of happy. This person's a fan. This is a fan of yours. They're about to turn in a whole group of people. This person's seen. They're following God now. I'm telling you. What do we need to know about them? What can you tell us about? They're a water sign. It's a water sign. Or something to do with the water. It may not be a water sign. There's other signs that aren't water signs that have to do with water. Okay, we got the Virgo. Wait. Aquarius for sure. Capricorn for sure. Them two are to do with water signs. They have to do with water signs. They have water in their zodiac. Even though like a Capricorn is an earth sign, it's a sea goat. An Aries, I mean Aquarius is like balance and justice, but they're pouring water from the land into or from the water to the land, etc., back and forth, balancing it, making sure that equal amounts of grounding and emotions, equal amounts. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. I see water sign out here: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So tell me why the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands is out here on this person that you won't tell me about. It says letting go, generosity. They're about to give you something. It says a resolution coming together, and they're going to tell you that their emotions were suppressed. This person's about to give you something. They're being guided by God. Divine intervention is happening here to use their intuition to tell you how they feel about you. Okay, how do they feel? I want to know. I want to know how they really feel. How does this person really feel about collective? How does this counterpart really feel about collective? The soul mate. It says the truth and the Knight of Pentacles so far. Cutting through something, cutting through the bullshit. So tell us how they truly, really feel about collective. 3 cards. This is how they really, truly feel. It says the Knight of Wands, confident, adventurous, energetic, and charming. And the Ace of Pentacles, business opportunity, money is coming, new abundance and stability. They see you as stability, as a forever thing. The 10 of Cups, there's too many right here. Like way too many. Half the deck. They see you as stability, as a forever thing. This person can sees a whole future with you. And they carry a badge. Look, you're a card reader or some kind of psychic. This is how they see you. This is how they feel about you. Tell me, what else? It says strength and love. They love you. It says they're making plans to come towards you. Earth angel. This person sees you as an earth angel, and divine's hand is in play in this. There's 3 major arcanas in that's in a 6 cards fell out. There's 3 major arcana. Huge, big, huge secret about somebody giving you money. Both of these are hands out towards you. It's a big secret about someone giving you money. Because they're in love with you. They're carrying a flame for you. A torch. And they got a badge. This person may drive a motorcycle on their regular time, but they're ready. They may have had some kind of car difficulties. I don't know what the hell's up with that. This person's ready to make this move. All of this says that this Knight of Wands, the way that they see you as their stability. They see you as Lady Luck, your courage and strength. That person sees you as very strong, very, very strong, okay? And they want something about your potential, about being on a stage. This person sees you as something on a stage, keeping some kind of balance. They carry your picture. They must have had a picture made from online or something, like took a picture of you online. They carry it in their wallet. Why does this card want to come? Look, they want to get married. They want to elope. This person's in love with you. They want to celebrate you. All right, let's see if the this is 144, y'all. You come look at that, y'all. I cannot make that shit up. 144. You're chosen. You're chosen, collective. You're highly protected. The only thing the only you your thought. Look at this. You're chosen for this. I'm telling you. Your thoughts are super powerful, like extremely super powerful. It's almost like when you cry, there's a thunderstorm outside because you're crying. I'm telling you, you get mad, fucking shit starts flying and stuff like that. It's crazy, okay? But you're extremely powerful, and um, you've been attacked to a point that you would doubt yourself. You would doubt these abilities or all of that, okay? Um, you know, okay, say Jesus. We don't know the whole story of Jesus because we only know the story of other people's perspectives. Okay, we don't even know really what Jesus felt too much is other people's perspective of it. Okay, according to the Bible, um, but Jesus was treated bad. He was treated bad by his family, his community. His community, look, that's what his family is, okay? His community. He was treated badly by them. They were so mad that he wouldn't give them miracles. They would just wish he'd just leave. They was mad that he wouldn't give them miracles. He said, "That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to rest. And you of all people should know how hard this is. And y'all are badgering me for fucking miracles." Okay, Jesus was done wrong in many, many times. Okay, he was done wrong by mankind. Okay, over and over and over again. I mean, they turned him in for being innocent. They turned him over to uh, uh, the Pharisees or what have you. Okay, to be crucified, but he was treated unkind, or they wouldn't have things. Okay, in the Bible, it tells you if you go to a community or you knock on someone's door and you say, "Blessed be this home," and they don't accept you or what have you, then you walk away and you knock the dust off your feet, okay, and say it's even unacceptable. You don't want that dust to cling to you. That it's unacceptable. That the the unkindness and the lack of compassion that you're offering blessings to the home and they reject you. Okay, and when you dust that, when you shake the dust from your feet, it unclings to you. It falls off. Okay, and it also gives the angel. It's a signal to the angels to handle that situation, touch those people's heart, change their heart, move. Because this person is broken or sick or there's something wrong with them. That they would reject blessings, healing, the message. Do you understand? Because you're a messenger. You're sent out. Okay, you're deployed out. Whether that be physically or not. Okay, like, okay, say you're in a community and they're mistreating you for speaking truth, for bringing justice, and that type of thing. Know that God is going to repay you in 10 and 10. Okay, whatever that you went through. Okay, and you already know that. Okay, You've been doing this work. Okay. You've figured a lot out um, through trial and error, but you know the key that brings in the blessings is joy, having love in your heart, having love and forgiveness and compassion, and even those that rejected you. To I won't say you need to go hang out with them or anything like that, but to forgive them for their ignorance. Okay, And to forgive them releases you as well as them. It also sparks a seed of compassion. It makes that person say, okay, why on earth would they forgive me? There's no reason for them to forgive me. The only thing I can see is that they have God in them. Like, there's no reason that they should forgive me. It makes that person's heart change. Okay? I'm telling you, for you to show forgiveness to people that have done you wrong, um, it's a gift. It's a gift. Forgiveness is a gift to you and to others. I'm telling you. Take that as it resonates. We did this? No, we haven't done this, have we? We haven't done these yet. No. I can't believe I haven't done these yet. I want crazy. Okay, what do these letters want to say to collective? Can you tell me the main culprit's name? The one that sparked off all of this fucking trail of fucking karma and craziness and chaos? Can you tell me their name, if you will? Oh, there's a shit ton. There's a big message here, y'all. A big message right here. Okay, here we go. Woo-wee. I feel it. I feel it. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you. And Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Please put you above all. Okay, something's been... I'm saying... I'm not even looking at it. I see something saying invoke. It says card. Look at that. Card to TV. What? TV to... I don't know, something about farming or agriculture. I'm telling you, all these fucking H's ain't a coincidence. Y'all see me shake that motherfucking bag all up, and all these H's keep coming out. 5H. That's some kind of society or something. What is that? The Templars? The Knight of the Templars? We got a 1. My 1 card. We got a 3. We got a 133. November 3rd, January 13th, January 31st, March 11th. New beginning for a collaboration. That's what I see. Wish fulfillment for a collaboration. T cards. Says tarot. That shit says my tarot cards. I can't even fucking believe it. Straight up says tarot right there. You see that? What? My tarot cards N? What? Woman. Somebody is saying somebody's spot on with their gift. I'm telling you. My tarot cards have... My tarot cards have traced I only have an A and an O. I could have sworn there was an E out here. Some kind of tract. My attract something. Attract. My tarot cards? You talking about me? I mean, that shit, I swear, Okay, we got Matt and Tracy. Okay, Tracy Dick. Tracy Dick is somebody's name that I know. Okay? It says Matt and Tracy, though. They're friends. They race. They race cars. They're car racers. Okay? It says show, something on the show. On my tarot card show, cards on show. Cards on show. Cards show. Cards show. Thank. Envy. Cards show. Thank how. Thank who. Thank who. Cards show thank. Something about cranking a car. We got the bank. T. Whose car? Crank. I don't know. Let's say TV. Why are you on TV? CDs. Something about CDs and TV. Okay. Cox. Man, there is a crew of. Oh, I can feel it. There's a crew of people watches shocked by something about a band. My band. Somebody didn't know you could sing or something. They never gave you a chance. They never gave you an opportunity to sing in front of them. Your ex. Because they was all the time having to be the star. And you let them be. I'm telling you. You let them be the star. And they weren't that good at it. But if you would have stepped up, oh, that's one of them. I told y'all, people, Somebody's watching me, somebody's stalking me. I promise you that they are. It says something about Chan. My hands, talk. Someone's hands toxic. Why are you saying that? Sean Howe. Tyra stands on. Bitch, I fucking kill you. I fucking kill you. I don't give a fuck. You done anything to my grandchildren, bitch, and I find out, you will fucking pay the price, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care if God's name is vengeance or not. I motherfucking torture you, bitch. I tell you what. You better know it. You better fucking know it. They're not done nothing to my grandkids. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you. I don't care. I say it right here on fucking live TV. You done anything to my fucking grandkids, you're gonna die. I will fucking make sure that will be my life's mission from that point on. Something about Andy can't. Andy can't try something. Something about the worst. Somebody named Candy. MK. Hands my worst. Hands my worst. There's a lot of the same fucking letters out here. That's irritating. It's hard to find a word. Can't stand words. Can't stand my work. Oh, I see it. Can't stand my work. Tough shit. It's something to do with the cards, y'all. Someone can't stand my work. work. We're reaching them anyway. It says act, cast. It's saying something about a mask, okay? Mask. Why does it say worst? Okay. Ask my don't say, it says woman. As my woman? As my woman. What the fuck? As my woman say. I don't know. Amy's out here. Amy. Somebody named Brandon or Brandy. Brandon. It's Brandon. This motherfucker thinks he's a police. He ain't nothing but a drunk. I'm just saying, he ain't nothing but a drunk. Okay, something's traced on. Is this trace on DNA, on my DNA? What? Like someone's allowed to just go trace your DNA? How the fuck? Connect some kind of comments. There's a cobra. That ain't a mistake. Now a cobra can be hypnotized. Okay, a cobra can be put in a trance. Okay, yeah. Look up. Okay. Anyway, a cobra can be put in a trance by music, by frequency. And that cobra dance and come up out of that fucking, and you can it'll even be in like a trance like state that it won't strike. Okay, something about that. That's what they're wanting you to know. So I wouldn't be saying it. I'm just saying that's what it says. This cobra. This could be a car. That is so weird because I was seeing a renegade. I was behind a renegade yesterday. And I was thinking to myself, dang, I didn't know that. I mean, I've seen the cars a bunch of times, but I didn't know it was called a renegade. Like, I didn't know that car was called a renegade. It was funny. Because all these cars look the same now. There's no special, I don't care if they're an SUV or if they're a fucking car. They all look the same. It's very bland, dull. There's no specialness about them. Like I remember growing up, my childhood, there was sports cars all over the fucking place and fucking little tiny cars like Toyotas and they had like all these different sizes of colors and different types of sports cars. Like they had like the bodies of the cars look different. Like a Camaro looked different than a freaking Charger. They didn't look the same. And now everything just looks the same. It just looks all bland. I don't fucking just looks very bland. Y'all, I'm very old school. If you ask me, if an old ass fucking truck or something has made it, if it's like an 88 and it's made it to 2025, that mug is motherfucking bomb diggity. That mug is built to last, is all I can say, okay? And it's paid for. And it's considered a classic. So you only pay, on ad valorem taxes, is $20 for your tag. That's it. Done deal. Boom. Okay? I'm telling you, I like an old school ride. this shit that they got now with all these computer chips, and if the computer acts retarded, you have to get the whole fucking car reset. This is retarded, okay? I like the old school shit. I'm telling you what. There's nothing in these, look, MTV. Y'all, I have told this and told this. Remember, I was talking about Martha Quinn yesterday. Remember, I was talking about Martha Quinn yesterday. Okay? And MTV, that they may be bringing back fucking video DJs. Because I heard something about a video DJ. I talked to y'all about this yesterday. I was being triggered by it. Because Martha Quinn was on the fucking um, um, radio. She used to be, she was the first video DJ on MTV. Okay, there's something happening. This is not a coincidence. It says it on here twice. There's something major come. You're going to get some kind of offer collective. I promise you. I can see it plainly. So it says something about a war. It says a star home of MTV work at, hell yeah, give me a job, motherfuckers. I come to work at MTV any day. Let me go to MTV at work. Y'all ain't gonna get me in no back room, so I'll tell you what, as long as Diddy ain't around, or Jay-Z, if they come around, y'all, I spit out the truth that they fucking ass. I'll tell them what they are right in front of right on MTV. I'll tell them what they are. It says something about cash. Why would it say cash? And it says today work cash. MTV's out here twice. There's a reason for that. Y'all, that ain't just a fucking accident. It's today cash. What are you saying? Mark today. That? CBS. Somebody watches. It says they watching. Somebody's watching you. They watches cards. There's something about the cards that they watch. It says smart. Someone's intelligent. Someone's very intelligent. Something about a body of work over. Someone has watched you from the start. Somebody has watched you from the start of this. Why? Machine. Start machine. Sorta. What is sorta? Sorta. Y'all, this is your cousin. What in the fuck? She's dying. There's something about a match, my match. Somebody met their match. Because you're natural. This person is, it says they work hard. Work hard. On my cards. I'm telling you, it's okay. It's a work hard on my cards to chat my chat in my chat on my yeah. I mean, I'm telling y'all. I already know. Point, 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 point. I already know. So, anyway, there ain't no competition, sweetheart. That's all I'm going to tell you. Swords and words work hard. Work my back. Work my back. Words my back. Swords in my back. Ha! Stabbed in the back. Says sword in my back. Okay? It says match. And it keeps saying TV. Y'all, how many times has it said DJ? How many fucking times? It said dad. Lord have mercy and Lord have mercy. Attached. Someone's attached. Matt. Sworn an oath to attack somebody. You say it right here. They swore an oath to attack. My word. Gave my word. My word. Oath to my brother. Something about awards. Awards may soon. Okay, so how is this going to come in? Because I damn sure go to work for MTV. Just bring me on. I guarantee you, they'll love me. Just body armor. Body armor? Hot body armor? Hot. Story. AM, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. story. Hard story. Mad, bad, and sad. Sad start. Mark some kind of date. Mark the date on the calendar. Mark today's date. Today is my baby girl birthday. What you talking about? Big girl birthday today. She too. It's her day. 3 to 11 days. See what it's saying right there? Y'all gotta want to if they want to in a couple of days. Want to drive home. Somebody wants to come home. Okay, somebody wants to come home now. Somebody was in the mob. No doubt about it. Cody is part of the mob. Cody, telling you, there's something to do with him being. Something hurts my heart. Street. Boats. Something about traps. Boat traps. Oh, there's no P. I'm hearing it though. Cards was my third. Oh, you know about when I burned my cards, threw them all away. I did that, y'all. It's coat. My coat. What? My coat. My code. My boy, my boy, my boy came. There's somebody with a camera. What am I? Something about a Canon. A Canon camera? Taking pictures? Something about my shirt and my body? Taking pictures? My shirt and my body? That's what it said. Can't, won't. These are negatives. Negatives. Can't, won't. Mandy, Randy, Andy, Candy, Tyra, plainly right here, out here, Tracy, Matt, Tammy. Says they're all cowards. All these names that I just named off are cowards. Says not cowards. Are they cowards or not? Somebody's in Tennessee. Storms, storm, storm, scary storm, tornado. Tornadoes. Scary. My tornado. Somebody's in a scary storm. What is that talking about? It says hot. Somebody's being haunted. MK Ultra in their mind. A body cam. Body cam. It shows something that you warns my body cam. Warns my body. It's saying something about a body cam. Warns. Body cam warns. Car. My car body. Something attention to car body, a date of birth, attention to date of birth. Crab. So June or July. My crab. I'm a crab. What the fuck? You ain't got to talk about it. It says, wait, wow. 2 freaking vowels in all of this. That's what I got, y'all. Something about the sky, in the sky. 1. You won. It say Motown? What the fuck? Why does it say Motown? My town. You won my town. Cast. Nasty man. Nasty man. Nasty man. Came by. Nasty man came by a DVD. Nasty DVD. Okay, something gonna make somebody mad, sad, and angry. Somebody's angry. Gonna be angry. Something's rotten. Rots. Rob. Taste. Something about a star. Okay, it's starting to get on my nerves, so I'm just going to sit it there for a second. If y'all want to, it says, my band. My band match. Match. There's going to be a match, a band match. Some kind of competition on the stage. Someone wants you to be in it with them. Throws. Why are you saying throws? throws and catch. Throw and catch. Something about reciprocal. Back and forth. Throws and it says catch and it says man. Holman. Cayman. There could be some fucking it says Cameron. Camden. Okay. Yeah, I know her. She's that drug addict hooker, I guess, that was working at the Family Dollar. Because she was selling her pussy, going to the bathroom, I guess. But I find that funny that she was caught in the bathroom with a needle hanging out her arm and her passed out. And they did nothing to her, but the managers gave me a box of Easter shit that was supposed to be thrown in the trash, and they gave it to me. And I got fired from my job and set up at a different location because all that was set up by Pam. Because this person right here, they when there was a fire back there, I came to work at this place because this bitch right here was a drug addict and she wouldn't never show up for fucking work, okay? And I was being begged to come to fucking work, there, so I did, okay? I went to work there, okay? When these people thought that I died in the fire. I swear to God they set that up for me to die, but I didn't die. The neighbor lady, somebody, the hitman, had the wrong fucking apartment. Telling you. Because the day after, they already had this drug addict bitch in there fucking like she's gonna work, so I come to work because I'm not trying to miss no days or nothing like that. I come to work and there she stands. I said, what is she doing here? That's bullshit, man. I know that all of this, I know that it's all been set up. I know. It's just something's on track. Something's on track. So you're on the right track. Okay? You're on the right track, collective. You're going to get some kind of honor. Somebody drives a Honda Tracer or some shit like that. I don't know the names of these fucking cars anymore. Say bond. Say a bond. Say bond. Somebody feels connected. Oh, y'all take what resonates, okay? Something happened in May. It triggered somebody. To get on the right path. Possibly Cody. Y'all seen all those fucking names out here. There's more than that, probably. So if y'all see something, let me know. I'm about to shut this down. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. Ann. Sam. Andy. I told y'all that one. There's a lot. Some kind of action on my... He keeps saying something about your cards. Your cards are telling the truth. Somebody's seen something. Look, there's something going on around Christmas time. Something was happening at Christmas time. Bonnie. There's MTV. I want my MTV. Shady mom and dad. I'm done, man. I don't even fucking want to talk about it no more. It says something about tattoos. Something about tattoos. Tattoos, ink, my ink. sand, boat. Why are you saying that? Boat mast, star on MTV. This shit says star on MTV. I swear to God, y'all take what resonates. Something about batons. It says something about batons. Okay, let me just push this up right here. Okay, if there's more out there that I didn't see and y'all see, y'all, if y'all only knew. and, and, and Sandy's out here. Sandy was talking about something purple yesterday, and then all of a sudden that purple thing is on here. It's just strange. That's odd. I don't believe in coincidences, y'all. I do not believe in coincidences. Okay, we're gonna put them up, but I'm not done yet because I'm gonna pull these over here in a minute, real quick. Y'all take what resonates. I'm thankful for y'all that stay in here. Y'all take what resonates. It says Tony, Anthony, and Tony. Somebody has a key. There's something about in a day, in one day. In one day. It says, in one day had something about New York. Dank. Yeah, I had dank in New York. It made me real sick. Something about handy key. Maybe Kentucky. New York, Kentucky. Yeah, I was in all those states. That's crazy. I was in all those. All of those. It says K, KY, and Dan, and DNA. That's why it's right here in my hand. Any kind, hand, handy. Sometimes it's easier with just a few letters, huh? And Nikki and Ann, hand. Someone hand in key. Hand in key. One. Take what resonates. That's what I see. That is crazy. This has been a fabulous reading. Crazy. Wow. I'm improving my health every day. Tell me what these cards want to tell collective. But it ain't in my brain. I don't have to kiss the sky. Spiritual development is the card that fell out. It says, I am a being of divine light, full of unlimited potential. If that don't tell you, if that's not your clarification, I'm trying to tell you. Look how many of these cards is right here. It's got dream homes. It's got spiritual development. It's got work. It's got money and prosperity, love and relationships. And out of all these cards, it's going to tell you you're a being of divine light and unlimited potential. This one fell out while I was fucking around. And it says, be prepared to get a house, the keys to a house. It's coming to your door. It went to the floor. I am preparing to move into my perfect place, which is on its way to me right now. Confirmation. Take what resonates. And the third one would be money. So let's find out what it says. I am rich inside and out.
Loving relationships would be the next one. It says, I feel good about myself just as I am. So we got all four of the groups out here. We got money, prosperity, spiritual development, dream home, and love and relationship. And they all say that you're rich beyond compare. You're a product of divine light. You have unlimited potential. And your perfect place is on its way to you. The keys are about to be in your hand, collective. Take what resonates. Hit the like button, subscribe. If y'all want to donate, it's Cash App, $ Angel Moon 6237. This thing's all screwed up. It keeps these cards from flopping around everywhere, so that's good. Alright, is there anything else that Collective needs to hear, Collective needs to know? Get a message from the universe? Let me read out of one of these books. They have such great insight. I think I'm going to go over here and grab one of them books. Give me a book. I'm just going to reach in and grab one. It says A Brilliant Life. That sounds like the perfect book to grab. Take what resonates. No coincidences. What's collecting you here out of A Brilliant Life? Don't make it too long. Don't make it breathy. Chapter 25. Page 175. The following morning, Myra could not bear the thought of staying in the camp's grounds any longer. The woman had another idea. In the town of whatever the fuck that says, I'll just show y'all because I don't know how to say it. In the town of NG, after which the camp had been named, there were many abandoned houses. In these, prisoners could find much needed food, clothing, and other necessities, as well as somewhere to sleep. Even after just one day of liberation, Myra started to feel physically improved from the food she had eaten. After walking into the village, her group stumbled upon a small house, its doors open. It was tidy inside, and there was a full pantry. The women washed and used the stove to prepare some food, their first proper hot meal in so long. Someone's being released out of captivity. They were in the kitchen when a Russian soldier wandered in, surprising them all. He acted like he was an expected guest who had arrived a little early for dinner. "Oh, how nice," he exclaimed. "Can I have some of that food?" Awkwardly, Maya handed him a plate. She was the only one who could understand what he was saying. The rest of them, being German, could not. So, look, this person's being led out of some kind of captivity. Okay, they're being led out of some kind of captivity. They're not sure exactly where to go at the time. But they found food and necessities. And then they had someone unexpectedly come in that nobody else in the room could understand but you. Do you understand? Nobody else in the room could understand this person but you. You understand them clearly. Okay? And it could have been somewhat of a problem if they couldn't understand them. All they wanted to know is could they have some food. It could have been a big problem. She was alone with him in the lounge when he leaned in closer. "You know what would be nice?" he said. "It would be nice for us to go into that bedroom." After her terrifying experience the night before, she knew what that meant. And she had also learned that her liberators were capable of violence and unpredictability. The people that she is with. It says the group of people that she was with they're prone to chaos. Okay. It says if she was going to wrestle her in her underweight and fragile state, she knew who would win. But she had not lost her ability to think quickly. Although bile rose up in her throat and her heart started beating rapidly, she responded in kind. "I think so too," she said. "You wait here. I'm going to send the other girls away." says, Carl Shahi, he said, good, good. And he sat back in his chair as she walked into the next room. Closing the door behind her, she joined the other girls in the kitchen. There was no time to explain. Girls, run. It says they all bolted out of the back entrance, hurried back to their barrack at camp. In only a couple of days, Myra had learned a sobering lesson. I saw that there was nowhere that you could be safe, she said. Nowhere safe. You just have to have faith in God. Because you can be anywhere and something can happen to you. Okay, you can be in the tub, relaxing in your tub where you had a place to stay and forever, and you could be finally got a place to stay and be in your tub, and the motherfucking cops and the loser fucking karmic people set the fucking apartment next to you on fire after they shoot that lady. They shot that lady. This lady was shot because they thought it was you. I promise you, whoever did this was some kind of hitman. They thought that was you. They thought that was your apartment, but they got the wrong person. They shot her before they realized that it wasn't you. I promise. They shot this lady before they realized that it wasn't you. And then, when they realized what they fucking happened, what went down, they was just gonna leave you in the burning fucking building. You saved yourself. They was gonna leave you in the burning building. And they felt like dumbasses standing out there. Fucking losers. Both of them, Steve and Gary. I say, both y'all loser motherfuckers. Both of you. Anyway, it says the prophet's prayer, Habakkuk 3. Habakkuk. Can't say that. Here you go. It says, a prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet. Okay, it says, O Lord, I have heard your speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive your work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make it known. In wrath, remember mercy. Okay, remember I was talking about that. This is confirmation. This is usually what this last, when I read out of the Bible, it confirms like the whole reading. Okay. It says, God came from Teman, the Holy One from Mount Paran, Salah. His glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praises. His brightness was like the light. He had rays flashing from his hands, and there was power. There his power was hidden. That's what it says. His power was hidden in his hands, flashing. Okay, it says, before him went pestilence, and fever followed at his feet. He stood and measured the earth, and looked and startled the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills bowed. His ways are everlasting. I saw the tents of Cushan in affliction. The curtains of the land in Media tremble. It says, O Lord, you were displeased with the rivers. Was your anger against the river? Was your wrath against the sea? That you rode on your horses, your chariots of salvation? Question mark. Your bow was made quite ready. Oaths were sworn over your arrows. Salah. You divided the earth with its rivers. The mountains saw you and trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by. The deep uttered its voice and lifted its hands on high. The sun and the moon stood still in their habitations. At the light of your arrows they went. At the shining of your glitter spears. It says, you marched through the land in indignation. You trampled the nations in anger. You went forth for the salvation of your people, for salvation with your anointed. You struck the head from the house of the wicked, by laying bare from foundation to neck. Salah. You thrust through his own arrows. You thrust through with his own arrows. So you took somebody's weapon. God's going to take somebody's weapon and use it against them. It says, the head of his villages, they came out like a whirlwind to scatter me. Their rejoicing was like feasting on the poor in secret. These people thought they got away with something. It says, you walked through the sea with your horses, through the heap of the great waters. It says, when I heard my body tremble, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered my bones, and I tremble in myself, that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he comes up to the people, he will invade them with his troops. the hymn of faith. Though the fig tree may not blossom, nor fruit be on the vines, though the labor of the olive may fall, and the fields yield no food, though the flock may be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the name of the Lord. I will joy in God of my salvation. The Lord God is my strength. He will make my feet like deer feet, and he will make me walk on my high heels to the chief musician with my stringed instruments. Take what resonates. Because he's going to make a way for you. Even if all is crumbling down around you. Okay? Because keeping your faith is like being a bazillionaire in the spirit world. Having faith and joy. That's like being a bazillionaire in the spiritual world. Okay? You're abundant. All you have to do is keep believing. Keep believing. Don't doubt God's work. And you've experienced it. And sometimes you might like have a lapse of forgetting or something, but you've experienced it time and time and time again. How God works in your life. Yeah, you go through shit. Everybody does. You're going through that shit is there to help you grow. Okay, but somehow or another, you're not dead. You should have been dead 50 times at least. You're not. You're healthy, smart, intelligent. Fucking, you're the bomb diggity. Just say that to you. Just saying. Being prompted to read this card. It says, bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. Amen. Everything's working out, baby. It's all working out. I am go get it. I am go get it. Pony boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I was in my own world there for a second. I was just thinking about how golden I was. Or I am. Got lost in the zone. Look, it say higher self. I can't make it up, y'all. It say stop longing, still your mind, and allow your higher self to use this infinite resource to comfort and guide you to the fulfillment of your desires. You're balanced, you're ready. It says the messenger. Give me one card of these. It says this is a drama queen. Maybe it's supposed to say the Dharma queen. Let's see what it says before we draw any conclusions, okay? It says some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. Did y'all hear? CERN has, look, bottom of the deck says grace. It says forgive yourself and anyone else in your situation, even if they don't deserve it. It says to forgive is to mirror the divine forces who love us. Okay, that triggered me bad right there. I want to know something. Because that just triggered a question inside of me. Okay, and I want to know what y'all's opinion is on it, okay? Because it says that to forgive is triggers the divine that lives within us, okay? Do you think God is going to forgive Satan? Is Satan going to be forgiven? Will he be forgiven? Because that's the whole story about God. The whole story about God is forgiveness and love and unconditional love. And, Satan was created to be Satan when he was created as the perfect angel. He was created to be Satan in the first place.
Now, let me tell you this: there's much more worse angels out there than Satan is. Much more worse ones. Most of them are locked up though right now. They're going to be set free though. Satan's been looking for that key for them angry angels to be set free so they can cause destruction. He's been looking for it. But Jesus holds that key. Jesus got the key. Satan can't just go unlock it. Only Jesus, okay, can unlock the gate to release those really, really angry angels that have been chained in the pit so they can come out and cause destruction and reset the earth for a new, okay? So, hell, I say don't worry, be happy, fuck it, okay? Because, I mean, more and more and more, I'm more into that state of mind. I'm not worried about other people too much. That may be something that I just don't find myself in the want to be around these fucking crowd of people. I don't know. Like, even when I just go out to the convenience store now, I can see them. They all trying to swarm, trying to talk to me. I'm hurry in, hurry out. I'm gone. I swear to God. Don't want to nothing. Y'all are all fucking fake. It's from ours. I can see y'all are fake. Okay, baby, I'll be right there. Okay, she's calling me. She's awake, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Yeah. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for even falling for this shit. I'm telling you, okay? Anyway, I trust God. I trust that He put those people in my life for a reason. And He put me in their life, I'll say. God put me in their life, in their path for a reason. Because I'm strong. I can do it. I'm golden, baby. He wouldn't have done it if he didn't think he was strong and didn't have the courage. I'm telling you, God placed you in that to change those hearts of those dark people. Y'all just know who you are, okay? See you on the flip side. Y'all stay golden. You're very welcome. God bless you. What is it, poo-poo?